Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amber, as you can probably already guess by the title of my YouTube channel, and I thought I would start my channel off by doing a get to know me tag just so you guys can get to know the person behind the videos. So yeah, let's get into the video. Number one, what is your full name? So my full name is Amber Louise Newton. I have a very generic middle name. I'm sure a lot of girls have Louise as a middle name. Number two, who are your favourite YouTubers? My favourite YouTubers at the moment is Sam and Colby. I first stumbled across their videos doing exploration videos, so they go to like abandoned houses and explore. So I really enjoy that sort of stuff. I would love to do that stuff personally if A, I was brave enough, and B, I had someone to do it with. So if you guys would like to see me try and do that sort of video, let me know. Number three, what car do you have and what is your dream car? So currently I have a Citroen C1. She's light blue with white wing mirrors. I have called her Sierra, the Citroen. She was my first car and I've had her for about 3 years now. My dream car is an Audi TT. Sort of stumbled across a picture of an Audi TT a few years back, and now like it's just my obsession. Like I really want one. So hopefully I can get one of them in the future. Number four, what is your favourite colour? So I don't really have a favourite colour. I like sort of all colours, but if I was to pick one, it would probably be either sort of a pastel pink. I really like pastel colours, and also like rose gold and stuff like that, so that would be my favourite. Number five, what is your star sign? So I am a Scorpio. My birthday is on Halloween, so I will be 21 this year. I'm still not quite sure what I want to do for my birthday, but the plus side of being born on Halloween is that all the clubs and things like that, they always have something going on. So yeah, I always like reading horoscopes as well. I've always been into that, reading horoscopes and seeing if sort of what it says correlates to what's going on in my life at that moment in time. So yeah, I am Scorpio. Number six, do you have any tattoos? Yes, I do. I have 3 tattoos. I have 2 roses just here on my ribs and the same on the other side. So I have those that are like synchronized, I guess. I don't know what the right word is, but they match on both sides. And I also have a dolphin on my right foot, which I got done in Cyprus last year. We had like a very spontaneous holiday, so decided made sense to get spontaneous tattoos as well to remember it. Number 7, are you a cat or a dog person? So before I was like convinced I was just dog person only, didn't really like cats, thought they didn't really do much, they just go outside and then come back for food. But since I've moved in with my mum, her boyfriend and his kids, they have 2 ragdoll cats and they are just the cutest. They are brothers and they're house cats as well, so they're not allowed to go outside just because of their breeds. They won't remember their way home. And yeah, Noah, they're very dog-like. Noah likes to play fetch with what used to be a beauty blender and has now sort of been ripped to shreds. So he likes to play fetch with that, and he'll actually, if you throw it for him, he'll actually bring it back to you and drop it at your feet and like look at you until you throw it again. Very dog-like. And then Mowgli, he just like paws at my leg. If I'm sitting down, he'll paw at my leg to like until I stroke him. And actually yesterday I was putting some washing up on the dryer and he actually came up, and he came up to about my, well, nearly at my hips, like with both paws up on me, looking at me like meow, trying to get me to stroke him. So yeah, I probably would say I'm still a dog person, but my opinion on cats has changed. Number 8, what is your most embarrassing moment? So this is recent. I was going through a time where I was very anxious to go out in public on my own. I went to Tesco's on my own to do some food shopping, and it was coming up to my mum's birthday as well, so I went upstairs on the escalator with the trolley, like one of the escalators that you can actually put the trolley on and you just stand there until you get to the top. The escalator on the other side for coming down with the trolley was out of order, it was broken. So I went up and I thought, oh, it's okay because I'll just go down the other side. So went upstairs, got all the gifts that I needed and wrapping paper and stuff like that, and then I was ready to go downstairs. Because I was going through this time where I was really anxious, I sort of pre-planned it in my head and I was like avoiding looking at anybody, just there getting my shopping done, and didn't really think things through, obviously, as what I'm about to tell you. So I went to the other side of the shop to go down the escalator with my trolley, looked at this guy waiting for a lift with his trolley and thought, well, why are you waiting for a lift? There's an escalator right there. I went to go on the escalator, got on the escalator, and then I didn't really understand why my trolley was not staying in one place. So I'm there and I'm like, why is my trolley not standing still? So I've looked down and I've actually gone on a people only escalator, so it had the actual stairs. So I looked down and I was like, oh my god. So I had to pull the trolley up holding it like this to avoid it from falling down the escalator and causing an accident. So I'm holding it up like this, waiting until I get to the very bottom. Yeah, I got to the bottom, thought that's okay, I can just wheel it off and pretend it hadn't happened. So then when I got to the bottom, I couldn't actually push the trolley off, so I was getting whacked in the back of the ankle by the constant like flow of steps. Finally managed to like lift it and push it off, and then sort of just try to act like nothing had happened. But yeah, that was probably my most embarrassing moment that I can remember. Number 9, what is a strange occurrence you've experienced but have never or rarely shared with anyone? So a strange thing that happened to me was probably when I experienced sleep paralysis. I've only ever had it once, but it was petrifying. At this point I was living with my dad and I shared a room with my stepsister, and we had bunk beds, so I was on the bottom bunk, and it probably was about 2-3 in the morning. I woke up and I could hear like footprints, but like a dog or something. We had laminate wooden flooring, so I could hear like footprints on the laminate, and I thought, is Sasha in here, because they've got a dog called Sasha, and I thought that she was in the room. Didn't really like panic about it at first, and then it was pitch black, so I couldn't see anything. So these footprints like ran up to my bed and then ran away again. And then my makeup bag, literally a plastic bag because I didn't have a makeup bag at the time, that rustled like it had been stood on, and that was right next to my bed. So my bunk bed was here, and then the plastic bag was the back there, and so that rustled, and then nothing, and then the footprints came back, started off quite slowly, and then went into like a full paced run up to my bed right next to my head, and then like this really horrible growl in my ear, really loud. And so that sort of ended, and I woke up and I was sort of crying. I was so scared, and I was like, Marianne, I was like, wake up. She hadn't heard any of this. So yeah, that was probably the strangest experience that I have had. And finally, do you have a nickname? Yes, I have a nickname. My nickname is Newts, N-E-W-T-S, not Nudes, just because my surname is Newton. And yeah, it's quite funny because my dad used to get called Newts. My mum gets called Newts from her friends, and now I am called Newts as well, only by like close friends and family. And that is my nickname. So that was my get to know me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, pop me a like on this video, click subscribe and turn post notifications on so you never miss any of my future uploads. I will be uploading every Sunday, so yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye!